Welcome to a new upcoming survival city builder called Patron, which is, it's an interesting little medieval thing. You can tell from the music what kind of game it is, but it's sort of like a banished sort of survival city building thing, which is ever popular nowadays, and I'm excited to check it out because it actually looks good. Now, this is a slightly little mini sponsored stream because a longtime viewer of the channel, Christy Stratos, is an author who writes books, and she wanted to support the channel a little bit, so she donated some, and I said, all right, I'll shout out whatever your next project is. And just to be absolutely clear, Christy Stratos is an author who currently has Dark Victoriana Collection, which is a psychological historical suspense series. So I'll put a link down below to christystratos.com, and that should be good. Good? All right, good. Let's get this started. Alright, so we've got a game to play. And if you check out christystratos.com, you got some books to read. Anyway, let's go ahead and just have a quick look at the options menu because there's some good and some bad points. This is a demo. Now, preview key of the demo was sent to me for full transparency, but this is... I'm recording this when the demo is public to everyone, so have at it, as long as the demo is still available. The keys here, not rebindable, hopefully yet, because that would not need to be rebindable at some point, hopefully, for accessibility reasons. But there are other accessibility options in-game mouse sensitivity, nice to have, in-game camera sensitivity, good to have. Some nice options here, switching to the hardware cursor if that's so desired, nice to have. On video, there is colorblind mode, always nice to add that. In-game brightness, separate audio sliders, mute when paused. Very good options to have. Depth of field is on. We'll see how those look in the game. Now let's press new game, and we have to name our town. As always, we live in Dwellmend. Choose your banner. I do hope they allow this to be customizable in future, but let's see what they got. We've got lion, keys, snake, wolf, hammers, dragon, tree. I'm gonna guess Celtic, Norse symbols, swirly things. I'm not sure if that means something. That looks sort of Celtic, yes. Scorpion, sword, leafy things. That's Celtic, which just says it's Patron logo. Okay. Well, I think snake is good. I just hate how snakes are always put in green in these games. Snakes aren't all green. They come in many colors. But okay. Dwellmend, the Snake Town. Now, we've only got one choice for map, Mediterranean, but I do want to just cycle through the rest, which is kind of interesting to see the ideas of what's gonna be put in. Pine Ridge, Twin Islands, The Summit, Reef, Islands of Plenty, Oases, the Delta, Highlands, Fjords of Iron, Archipelago, or as I used to say when I was a kid, Archipelago, North Peak, Volcano, and back to Mediterranean. There's differences in soil fertility, ore richness, and weather, but we'll continue. There's presets up to extreme, where you've got low resources, low population, low wildlife, low ore, dense weather. Poorly, normal, dense. Okay. Normal temperature, we could go up to severe temperature, or down to mild. Disasters go up to often, or down to disabled. Starting month. Oh, okay, so you want to start when it's good for some farming stuff, right? Difficulty. I don't know what difficulty changes, because I would have thought all this is the difficulty. So it just modifies various gameplay parameters to make the game easier or harder. How vague. Anyway, I think I'll just pick normal and press continue. This is a nice screenshot though. Wouldn't you live here? Wouldn't you live here? This looks cool, right? It's a nice looking game. It's a nice looking game. That main menu music is very loud though. So I'm glad to be in the game with the nice sounds of nature. Welcome to Patron. This short tutorial will guide you through the basic concepts of building your new city, setting up efficient production chains, and governing your people. Let's get started. We've got... Who says WSAD? It's WASD. Wasad? Who says Wasad? Do any of you say Wasad instead of WASD? Wasad? You can... Okay, right mouse button to do that, okay. Let's stay zoomed in to look at some of these textures. Always go right up against the trees and see how high-res these leaves are, and those are actually some high-res leaves. Do you see that? That's actually... They're barely blurry when they're right up against the camera. That's actually kind of... impressive. And there's actually like falling leaves through the trees. You see like the occasional falling leaf? Nice touches. Okay, I like looking right. We gotta look at the water. Okay, water's more simplified. We've got some fish there. Okay. We do have rotating buttons. Graphics tests. You always have to go right up against things. So I'm on... Ooh, the bird. Bird is pretty HD. Rocks a little blurry. Keep in mind this is a demo, but you just wanna see, right? What's already in the game. To interact with objects, left click on them. Okay. This is our advisor. He looks rather stern. We're off to a very good start, sire. Everything looks in order. The people have food, firewood, and are content. Good work. Indeed. Yes. Indeed. Desperate need of housing. Build 5 tents or houses to provide some initial housing. I like how it gives us the option of tents or houses. Shelters. Housing 10. Coins. Lumber leather. Coins lumber. Okay, let's build 5 houses so we can rotate these. Where's the front door? I don't know whether the front door matters, but sure. Let's go 1, 2. Oh, the house changes design slightly. Very nice. And then if I want to have the door... Okay, 5. Nothing is free. While things don't necessarily cost coins, they do require some other resources. Mark some trees for gathering. So this is very banished, right? Mark these trees for gathering. I guess we have some stones and things there. What's this stuff here? Does it say? I'm not sure. I assume that's... Oh, coal. I see. We've got iron, stone, firewood, lumber, tools, coins, food. Residents. Adults, young, children, 5 families. Influence points are used for enacting decrees through the policy panels, town centers. Happiness. From health, safety, immigration, loyalty, religion, education, basic goods, luxury goods, taxes, and housing. Low happiness. Okay, social issues. I see. Making efficient production chains rests on having valuable data. The grid overlay. So this is kind of handy. This is the build grid. This is the soil fertility grid. And this is the ore grid. So you see around the mountainy areas there's ore there. Nice that it looks pretty loose, the building and stuff, but it is very strictly on this grid, but the grid is very small. Among the basic needs of your citizens is food. Build a gatherer's shelter. So you can gather... I actually like the icons they've set up for this stuff. Also, I just want to test options. How's the music? Is the music still too loud for you guys? Let's drop music a little bit. What's colorblind mode like? Well, I'm not colorblind, but I assume that helped. If you are. I'll turn it back off. Okay, I'm assuming. I'm hoping it is working as intended. Gatherer's Shelter. Roads and Bridges. Beautifications. Oh, there's so many things to build. I didn't realize... There's so many things. Cropfield Orchard Ranch. Okay. Town buildings. Gentry Guildhouse. Patron's Mansion. Healer's House, Cathedral, Peasants Guildhouse, Laborers Guildhouse, Merchants Guildhouse, Inn, Guardhouse, School, Market, Wells. There's 2 wells. One costs more than the other. And oh, it's a stone well and wooden well. Okay. Church, Harbor. Clothes shop, brickworks, tailor's shop, distillery, warehouse, gold mine, pottery workshop, coal mine, fisherman's hut, quarry, forester's hut. We want the gatherer's shelter. Build that. There's so many things. I was not expecting to already have so many things. Like, usually in demos, you open up the menu and it's like, here's the 3 things you can build. Alright, you've built the 3 things we've got. That's the end of the demo. Beautifications. Decorational trees. Small... You can plaza this game. I mean, they're not very decorative, these plazas, but you can plaza them. Statues. Ponds. Medium ponds. Large ponds. Fountains. Statues. These look very Augustus, don't they? Fountains, fountains. Gazebos! You can build gazebos! Ah, that brings back memories of Sim Park. You can build gazebos. Hedges! Yes, you can do hedgerows. Okay, nice. Cool. Are our people dying? There's all these tabs up here as well. Let's speed up the game. We can go up to 10 times speed. There's a lot of... What are these? Falcons flying around? Most buildings require workers to operate. In this case, the gatherers... Spacebar does pause. The gatherer's shelter requires gatherers to actually go out and collect various fruit and mushrooms. To do this, you should assign workers to this profession. Assign 2 workers to the gatherer's hut. 1, 2. Efficiency 79%. There's weather in this game. Okay. Does it have my favorite thing, rolling clouds? Actually, no, that's my second favorite thing. My favorite thing is grass. Literal grass, by the way, which is a little sparse in this game, but, you know, it's fine. Like, Frozenheim had better grass, but then again, we couldn't see anything in detail in Frozenheim because there was so much grass. Okay, there's weather, but there's no rolling clouds. Boo. You know the rolling clouds? You know, Assassin's Creed Valhalla has them, Frozenheim had them, some old games had them as well. Where you can see the shadows of the clouds moving across the land. I just love that so much, and I don't know why. Overly long transport routes can cause serious problems. Build a depot to create a new drop-off and pickup point, as well as to expand your stockpile maximum. That would be under production buildings? Depot. Right next to here. Bam. Good. Unpause the game. Patron is all about production chains, which means transporting... The king sends his regards. Sire, the king has sent over a ship full of goods for our fair city. He's clearly pleased with us. Most excellent. Please notify the king that we accept the gift. 39 potatoes. To make it easier for your workers and carriers to do this, place some roads to connect your buildings. This is not required, but it'll make them go faster. Roads and bridges. Wooden bridges, stone bridges, road signs? Hold on. Helps your citizens find their way quicker. They move 5% faster while near the road sign. A Original Tropico had clouds like that? Yes, Original Tropico had that. Surprisingly so. Like Knights and Merchants? Yeah. So stone roads, we don't have the research for stone roads, but we have dirt roads. How does... I don't... Is it just a loose thing like this? Does that help things, I guess? And build a road sign right there. Winter is coming and your invaluable citizens will want to keep warm. They can do this by burning firewood or coal. For starters, let's ensure they have a decent supply of firewood. Build a sawmill to make sure they have enough. Production buildings. Sawmill. I like how it says sawmill right on the front. You know, I'm not sure if that's an interesting thing. Very few games do that because generally you should just recognize the building because it looks like what it's supposed to look like. But this straight up says gather a shelter on it. And I kind of like how straightforward that is, but also I'm wondering, is it there because you can't recognize the buildings? I mean, they look different. Like, this one's very recognizable. There's no sign for this. Berries and mushrooms aren't enough to keep your citizens fed, happy, and healthy. They need more variety. Build a hunting lodge. Can I fit it here? No. Really? Let's just pop the hunting lodge right there. Right? And then we can extend... Nope. Extend the road. Like that. Extend the road. Like that. Connect the road. Building these roads is weird because these dirt roads are just sort of loose paths, really. But they are going along the tiles. You see that? But I think it's implying that you don't have to build dirt paths all that specifically. Okay, so we want to add a worker into the sawmill and a worker into the hunting lodge. Okay. When you take care of the basic necessities, you'll want to expand, grow, and advance. Take a look at the various research projects you can undertake. Research costs resources, but takes time and is well worth it. Okay, hold on. What are we Okay, hold on. Let me not use the mouse wheel. That's extensive. So we're starting at quarries, fishermen's hut, cleared paths. Construction goods, mines, decorative hedges, tracking prey, increases hunting lodge efficiency. Halfway through, we're looking at windmills, stone houses, churches. What is basic goods? Enacting the policy increases the production of apiaries, carpenters' huts, pottery workshops. Oh, it's a optimized route. Okay, and then at the end, we're looking at things like Royal Hall, natural immigration, advanced goods, orchard seeds, field crop for luxury goods, for jewelry and mint. Patron's mansion. 9,000 coins. Let's pick Fisherman's Hut. Research in progress. If your town is running smoothly, you can speed up the game. So under production buildings, we probably need a forester's hut as well. Let's pop that here. And just try and connect the road up like that. We'll build a forester's hut. Okay. Research done. That was quick. You now have the basics of governing your quaint little community. Take care of your citizens and your town will prosper. Ignore their pleas and you can expect trouble. Good luck, patron. Okay, that's a tutorial. Now, This has some Kingdoms Reborn vibes, where you can just you have like this tropical setting, but winter is coming, which is kind of confusing. Oh, there's nice is that a fox? And there's like berries and stuff here. There's a crab there. Can you hunt these things? Gather, no, we cannot. Gather, no. Okay, we just... How HD are these palm trees? Not bad. These are... Did the trees get taller? Oh, we've got thunderstorms? Let's get someone working in the forester's hut. You can mothball things. You can upgrade. It's got a circle around it. I don't think you can reposition the work area. Okay. Decrease. Okay, so there's straight up like policies that cost money per year. Okay. That's very Sim City. Government, economy, production, social. Alright. Overview. Happiness, health. Okay, good. What other tabs do we have? So that's Town Hall. Additional panels. Stock. Is green in, red out? I think. Yeah, green is in, red is out. You can set a cap for those things. Okay. Residents are not available in demo. View. Minimap. Nice. Toggle grids. Show hide trees. Useful. You can see all the animals running around now. What are these things? What is that? Is that a bear? Oh, it's a bear. The king sends his regards. 28 tools. Nice. That's a boar. Okay. I don't know what those mounds are. This game is complicated. Well, it's got a lot of stuff. So we researched Fisherman's Hut. Ice fishing. Oh, we need 15 lumber to research that. 150 coins to research that. Okay, so basically we need more lumber. But is it true that we have 5 lumber? Coin, stone, +1 worker slot. I'm gonna upgrade the sawmill and add another worker. Reduce garbage. Upkeep -15. I see. So I can have another couple worker slots put in. I think these are trees being planted here. Yeah, we've completely run out of lumber. Wait, the upkeep costs lumber? But doesn't this produce lumber? Wait, this generates firewood. So lumber is just from chopping trees down. Is there a production building that... Do we just chop trees? Gather trees. Fine. Let's cut some trees. Alright. Jobs board. We have 4 workers. So we actually want to reduce the number of workers in this thing. Like we have... Okay, so that just starts dumping lumber. So each trees are worth a lot. Okay. So that means I can now research quarry. These early techs go real fast. 8 days? 7 days for that? Yeah, okay. Is this saying... Is that supposed to say production? Because that's what's confused me. It says prediction. I think... It's a... No? Oh, so this... No, this is production. So it's predicting that much a year. Okay, it is supposed to be prediction. Production is up here. So it's estimating 288 lumber a year. Okay. What happened to my resources panel? Okay, there it is. So foresters produce lumber. So that's actually a terrible place to build this. Docks. Enables trading with the mainland. It's the next season. All the HD leaves are gone. It's October. Okay. So what we actually should have done is go ahead and put the plants and cut down trees to produce lumber. So you actually want to have this like here. Right? And then we just have this road sort of going through all there. Pagan help. My liege, the locals have noticed our food shortage and are, thankfully, offering help. They've offered to bring us food and they aren't asking for anything in return. The clergy have reacted already, however. They don't like the idea of pagan animals helping us. What should we do? We could really use the food. Religion 8. Mushrooms, strawberries, fish. Religion minus 30. Pagan or not, we won't refuse a helping hand. Give them all the hospitality we can offer. We'll take the food. So I'll rebuild that forester's hut there. And also, I want to speed up this transport. So I'm going to put a road sign. Like... that covers up to there, so I want this to cover up to here. Okay, a road sign there will speed it up. How do you demolish a building? Clear buildings and resources. Demolish building. Oh, it's instant. Okay. Expansion. Add more. Okay. Improved axes and planting. Okay. That should get us a steady lumber supply. So now we can go to decorative hedge. Can I queue? You can't queue text yet. Okay, no problem. We'll grab a decorative hedge. It takes 5 days to figure out how to plant hedges. Sawmill. In case anyone was confused what this building was. We can now do beautification. Wait, no. Not enough coins. A decorative hedge costs 100. Oh no. Well, let's research mine. Okay. So, under how much food do we have? I kind of should go ahead and build a fisherman's hut, right? A little awkward, but... that works. Right, and then we go to roads. It's snowing. It's November. This snow is thick. It's actually... and seeing snow on... yeah, what is with this... what is with this recent trend of having city builders set in tropical locations, but they have winter is coming? What's with that? It's like a thing now that developers are doing, and I'm not sure why. Why is that? So like everything's covered in snow, this looks fine, but we're in the tropics! Look at these frozen palm trees. Frozen palms. That sounds like a hotel chain. Or a coconut flavored ice cream. Coconut ice cream. The frozen palm. It's just bounty, isn't it? So like I know the concept of the winter season in a survival city builder, right? It's Banished, right? Banished popularized the idea. It's a thing, right? It's a very good gameplay mechanic. Though I think if you're gonna have different themes, like tropical islands and archipelagos and stuff, the river, does it actually freeze? Because it's like ice fishing. It looks like, yes, the river froze. Ocean didn't, but the river did. I wonder if you can walk across. Let's get a fisherman. Do we actually see the boat go out to the fish? Yeah, I'm thinking like, it doesn't have to be a winter season, right? Timberborn as a drought season, right? You can do droughts, right? Coming from the tropics with monsoon seasons, we have El Nino, for example, and it's, you know, flooding rainy season or dry seasons where forest fires break out, right? You can have that. It doesn't have to be winter. We've got wet and dry seasons, right? But if we're dealing with disasters, we've got flood and drought season. I mean, it's... I don't know. Snow-covered palm trees is just throwing me off, because it's not something I grow up like I'm familiar with. So I assume we are producing fish. Maybe in the demo the ship doesn't go out, right? A sunken ship. A ship has sunk off the coast of our fair city. We should send a search party and see what they can find. Organize a search and rescue party. Focus on helping any survivors. We get people. Plus 20 immigration as well. Send a party and search for any goods floating around. Wheat and iron. I think getting the people is more important right now. Housing shortage. No problem. We can build another house. Let's just have a house right here. Does it show... like, does it say how many people need houses? 7 families. Does that mean we need 7 houses? Let's find out. We'll build one house and then see what it says. Insulation. Coins and lumber. Okay, yeah. So 7 families means we need 7 houses. No problem. Okay, it's January, so winter should be over soon and we'll go into spring. So in terms of money, 3 out of 3 influence. Yeah, there's still some. Do we have history for money? That's a lot of resources, though. Oof, that's a page and a half. Tobacco, fine garments, furniture, bricks, gold, candles, comb, a luxury item, jewelry, wine, cider, bread, flour, grapevines, not grapes, peaches, hazelnuts, walnuts, chestnuts, cherries, apples. Oh, I could do this. I kind of want like a fruit and nut tart now. But I just went through all the nuts and fruits. Like, when I saw combs, I was thinking honeycombs, maybe. Venison, mutton, pork, beef, chicken. Wow, you can have a very. Why are blackberries here? All the other berries are down. Cherries, peaches, plums, grapes are here. Blackberries are here. What's with blackberries? They don't get along with the rest? Beans, beetroots, cabbages, carrots, garlic, lettuce, peppers, potatoes, pumpkins, oats, onions, squash. You can have a feast in this game. Wow. Half the resources are just types of food. I want a peach cobbler now. Cider. What a game without alcohol. Well, there was wine. Was there cider? There was wine. Oh. Pape, thank you so much for the sub. That's very kind of you. I tend to forget to put it onto simple themes for YouTube nowadays. My bad, YouTube. But it's okay. So there's no cider? Oh, there is cider. There is cider. Okay. No, there is cider. So they have wine and cider. I guess that's accurate enough. Good. There's a lot of animals running around. That little fox keeps getting me. So average happiness is 88. That's pretty good. We are on normal difficulty. So in terms, like, I was sort of looking at trying to find out no firewood in stock. Oh, so we do need to increase firewood production. Winter lasts a long time. It's March. So winter started in November. And it's March, so it lasts 4 months, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's not available. So there's no current tracking of money, which is sort of what limits things. Toolsmiths, construction goods. Enacts the policy increasing the production in quarries, coal mines, iron mines, forester huts. So I'm gonna research that and then just see how policies work. Also in terms of building, ooh, we can build hedges now. 100 each though. Town buildings. I think building the docks is kind of important. Can it be here? Yeah. Let's pop the dock down. That seems important. Firewood's coming back in. The forester is seemingly doing correct. Research done. So that enables policies. So I could spend 520 a year to get construction goods plus 20% permanently. Right. And it costs 1 influence. So you can't just spam these out because we've only got 3 influence. We're almost out of firewood. If this persists, they will get sick or worse. Okay. Yeah, everyone's cold. This sawmill is not keeping up. Is March gonna be over soon? It's almost over. 5 degrees Celsius. Oh, the leaves are back. Everything's going green. Ah, the palm trees can breathe again. Are the trees actually getting taller? I think they are. I sometimes see them jump up a little bit. They're not following the path. Because they're going straight to this stock. Okay, fine. But yeah, once things start coming together, it's a nice looking game. Ah, a nice balmy 11 degrees Celsius. Okay, so we're just sort of waiting on taxes, which I can't find a panel to explain how taxes are generated. Monthly produced, okay, it says that 71, monthly used 203. Monthly used, I think, includes our direct spending. Yeah, upkeep is 150 a year for the dock. This is 71 a month. Trade capacity 200. Ship arrival time 60 days. We can upgrade to harbor. Okay. Storage problems. Our foremen are reporting that there was a rat infestation in one of our warehouses. We've lost some goods, unfortunately. So we can minus happiness or spend firewood to get more happiness. I think we can afford the firewood now. Luckily that happened in spring. Our happiness is actually going up. Health has increased. Housing's 99, health is 99, safety's 89, immigration 99. What's worst? Religion, because we took pagan food. Right. So this is the trade panel, so we can just buy and sell things. So if we're producing a surplus of anything, we can sell it. So for example, what's the price? 1. So if I want to sell, does shift clicking work? Control clicking? No. Click and hold? No. You have to manually click? Okay. If I want to sell like 100... Can I type? Oh, you can type. Oh. Okay. I want to sell 100 lumber. Waiting for trade ship. And it takes the resources immediately. But I get them... Did I get the money straight away, or is it because a month passed? Our food is really low. Jeez. Gatherer's shelter. Let's spend that money to increase gatherers. And get large baskets. Okay. How about fisherman's hut? Let's spend money to expand that. And get sturdy nets. Okay, let's not starve. Let's not starve. Bizaran, thank you so much. Okay. No food in warehouse. Your people will go hungry. Right. So if I look at research, what's the next bit of food we can get? We don't need ice fishing. Increases hunting lodge efficiency if near a forester's hut. Food production. It's a policy. The little things. Increase peasant general happiness in the clothes shop radius. If you live near the clothes shop, people are happier with this research. Interesting. Essential budgeting. Reduces the upkeep of fishermen's huts, hunting lodges, herbalist huts, mines. Okay. Getting field crops, it's a long way away. So we're kind of not really requiring any techs right now. We just need to produce more food. So the gatherer's shelter. Hunting lodge. I guess I upgrade the hunting lodge. So we've upgraded... Not enough workers? Oh no. Do people grow up in this? I don't know what age people become adults. So we're really short. Like, does it actually say Waiting for trade ship. Okay. So as long as we can sell something, this pays for itself. But this trade does not pay for it. Yeah, this is not really worth it until you're really overproducing things. What happens if you pause production? Does the sale still happen? You can't click on people right now. How does this compare to Kingdoms Reborn so far? This is more banished. It's not multiplayer, and there's no other factions right now. It's just one... You're just on a map by yourself. Kingdoms Reborn has a bit more of a grand strategy element to it. And I still don't know what these mounds are. The boar just went face first into it, but I don't know what they are. But this does... It does have that Kingdoms Reborn thing of there's palm trees and winter. Right? The number of free workers not assigned to a specific job is low. Transporting resources, right. So we actually can't have another hunter right now. Food is going up a little bit. We need another adult. Okay. Foresting seems to be continuing okay. But there's a lot... This is more city builder than Kingdoms Reborn. There's more adjacency bonuses. Whereas Kingdoms Reborn is more of a multiplayer banished, right? Which has grand strategy elements. Yeah, you can't click on people yet, but I'm not sure that that's planned because the residence panel is not available in this demo. So you can't even get the stats on people yet. This is a demo. It says alpha build right down there. Yeah, and this game is called Patron. Patron, I guess. Patron. Patron? I'm assuming it's Patron. It's got a very piratey vibe to it. That sort of medieval... It sort of goes between medieval and pirate. So yeah, this does have Kingdoms Reborn vibes, but this is more city builder, and Kingdoms Reborn is more multiplayer with grand strategy elements. The church needs money to attend to everyone's needs of the soul. The church needs to satisfy the more material needs first, but for a modest sum of coins. Of course, I could not agree more. We already pissed him off a little bit. Get a little bit extra religion points in here. I don't know why we have luxury good points. Taxes, 89. I don't know if there's supposed to be, like, tax rates. So monthly produced taxes is 78. So we're getting... 900 plus 950 a year. Is that about correct? Okay. This did show up. So we can now sell... Oh, no. If I want to sell 200 firewood, I'll get 180 from this. Trade. I get the money immediately. Okay. And it just waits for the trade ship. I see. Okay, okay. So the trade is immediate, so that's kind of worth it. We're just short on population right now, and I don't know if there's anything we can particularly do to boost that up. What does that need? 10 herbs. Is there something we... Coal mine. Iron mine. Herbalist huts. Right. Quarry. Guess we should just clear all these nearby resources first, right? That's stone, that's coal. We don't have any coal. Perhaps we should pick up all this coal for the coming winter season. Right? Have at it. Jeez, these people are strong. Can you imagine carrying like 20 stones like that on your back? Astriel, welcome. How is Patron? Not bad. It's banished, essentially. Looks good. It has quite a lot of buildings and stuff right now. Ooh, we got one more adult. Great. Let's have another hunter. Nice. Population is growing. Resources sort of stabilized. Oh, that's iron we're picking up at some of this. It's not all coal. I see. That's coal. I think that's iron. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. There's some nice ideas. The trading thing going on is cool. The tech tree is extensive, right? Extensive tech tree. So much tech. There's a lot of planned, like, possible growth in this. It keeps going. There's a lot of tech trees. Alright, that's a lot. Oh, that's stone and iron. I suppose it is, yes. Stone being... Yeah, I think the icon for stone is kind of wrong. That looks like iron. And then the iron looks like... Stone doesn't come in brick shape like that. Unless it's bricks, right? A little confusing, but no problem. Just want to clear off these resources. Okay. Oh, it's autumn. Nice orange leaves. The pace of the game is relatively slow so far. But I think we're doing okay. This is normal difficulty. Oh, it's winter. Winter lasts for 4 months, starting in October. But we should be okay this time. The royal tax increase. The crown has endeavors all around the globe. And it is the duty of each subject to help make that happen. From now onward, the king is raising taxes on certain goods. Apple trade fee increased to 19% to get more loyalty. It's okay, we're not trading apples, that's fine. Absolutely, send the king our wholehearted approval. We're not trading apples, so it's fine. Okay, so selling firewood seems to be pretty good. We produce 1,600 a year. I assume we can keep up for this winter. I have very little sense of how much firewood we use through the winter. Wait, no, it's not winter yet. It becomes winter in November and then continues through March. And April? I think April is still winter in this game. Why am I just noticing... It's nighttime, right? Why am I just noticing there's a day-night cycle now? Has it been night before? Maybe I was just distracted. Didn't winter end with March? Did it end with March? I can't remember exactly. Or maybe it's just cloudy. Maybe it's not nighttime. It's just cloudy for the rain. Right, okay. Are these supposed to be rocks? They look like mysterious mounds. It seems like we're cutting down trees faster than we're planting them. Upgrading planting is probably gonna help fix that problem. Plus 25 production during winter. That's worth it. Leather production. Venison production. Efficiency 68%. You know, I'm gonna boost up the hunting lodge with another trapper training because we're going into winter. Let's make sure we keep food up. Firewood. If I look at the stocks and look at firewood. So we spent... This is year 2. These graphs are a little underdeveloped right now. We spent like 200 firewood. Why'd we... Oh, that's selling the firewood, right. Okay, so... Looks like we go from like 22 firewood to 120 or 100. So use a surplus of like... Going through the 4 months of winter, we're gonna use 260, 360, 464, like 500 firewood. So as long as we have a stock of like 400 something, we're gonna be fine. Alright, it's autumn. Wait. Yeah, it's autumn, 0 degrees Celsius, November, year 2. The frozen palms are back. Does fishing continue through winter? It should, right? Actually, I don't know. But the hunters should be good enough to keep things going. So, since we are safe, I should... I mean, a lot of these early techs, besides what we've already got, aren't really grabbing me. Maybe going through the toolsmith up to the clothes shop. I feel like field crops should be earlier. Being able to build ponds and statues and stuff before field crops seems a bit weird. Right? Like being able to build a decorative park and decorative plants, right? Because we can build decorative hedges and parks before we can grow crops. That feels a little weird. Right? Ice fishing just increases the fisherman's efficiency during winter, I see. I should probably get herbs as well, right? So I just spent... So the herbalist hut should be near the forester's hut. Okay. So we can actually just go ahead and sell firewood during the winter. Sure, that seems like a good idea. No, 200. So we get the money straight away. Then we can build a herbalist hut. I guess that counts near the forester's thing. Let's do that. Okay. We did just get another adult as well, so we should be able to have some kind of herbalist going, so we can have some herbs, which I assume will help our health. Our health is 99 though. So health is not really a problem, but we could take some preemptive measures to start gathering some herbs. How do bridges work? Oh, I see. It costs more the longer it is. Okay. So just bridge out like that. I don't think there's any particular... Oh, there is a limit. So normal bridge can only go that far. Maximum length 25. Large wooden bridge. Maximum length also 25. So you can only bridge 25 tiles. Understood. Let's get a herbalist in. Not enough workers, really? But we have 17. Unrest on the mainland. Sire, we're receiving word of civil unrest on the mainland. The people there are rioting. Should we ignore it or interfere? Send whatever we can to afford to the king. Firewood, fish, coins, loyalty. Interesting. Keep quiet about it, but prepare for everything to accommodate incoming refugees. 5 adults and a children. Minus loyalty. 10 immigration. Yeah, I want the adults. Then we just build some houses. Build houses for the newcomers. How many families? 12. Oh, that's a lot. Let's go. So we have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is a little awkward, but 12. Okay. That's how many houses we need. It's January, -3 degrees Celsius. Not actually that cold. I don't think -3 would lead to this kind of blizzard. -1. Okay. It's not that cold. It's February, -5, -2 Celsius. That's actually fine, right? Like a nice jacket. Then again, we don't have the tech to make clothes, so I guess everyone's just kind of naked. Maybe that's why everyone's cold. Oh, there's like... Oh, I see. This is where... So the houses have inventories of... Yeah, firewood, fish... venison... blackberries... roots... Okay, so everyone's eating something slightly different. Ooh, 3 venison and 4 venison, 5 fish in that house? Oh, these houses near the stockpile are getting the good stuff. I see. I built one too many houses. Don't we have 12 families? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 families. Wait, we have 10 families? Oh, some families combined, I guess. Makes sense. Makes sense. We're down to 10 families. But we do have enough people now, so that's good. Production 333 venison a year. Wow. 166 venison a worker. So I actually like some of these predictions on the tooltips. So if I did this, which costs 20 lumber, which we're currently short on. So the current bottleneck for production is lumber. So I actually want to expand. Is this free? Oh no, that just means it's maxed. Okay. So bonus production plus 30%, but it looks like planting is a problem. So getting better axes isn't really gonna help, right? Is this stuck? I don't know. Is that supposed to be like that? Improves axes. So let's just do that. Then we need lots of lumber to get planting 3, which I think is kind of essential right now. Planting speed up to plus 50%. Yeah, I think this needs some extra information for... Oh, it says fully upgraded, does it? Fully upgraded. Okay, expansion 1 is fully upgraded. It needs like in Songs of Conquest, it has the cumulative bonuses. So like without looking at things, I don't know what the percentage production bonus or planting bonus is. So yeah, we need lumber. That's a problem. It's March. So we didn't run out of firewood or food this year. That's good. 23 adults, 7 young, 6 children, 10 families. There we go. Planting 3. Fully upgraded. Okay. Axes can go to 3. No firewood in stock. No, we got some. We got some. It's okay. I can expand this, but I don't think we need more firewood. I've just been selling the firewood. Ah, winter's over. The green returns. Yeah, trees do grow. 480 a year. So I improved axes and planting, and it's currently planting 3 to axes 2. But I don't know if it... Like, if I just do this... The prediction is 480 a year. Efficiency 86%. No food in warehouse. Oh, we're out of food? Hunting lodge is pretty upgraded. I'm out of coins. I don't have enough firewood to sell. I think I need another forester's hut, because we just don't have enough. But a forester's hut costs 40 coins and 15 lumber. So if I go ahead and stick a forester's hut here... Build a path over. That overlay does actually help quite a bit. So dirt roads are free. Stone roads need half a stone per road. Yeah, we're out of food. This needs coins. I could get coins real quick if I just sell this 100 firewood. And then boost production of fish. I should get more hunting going. Yeah, I really need to upgrade all this. So this is functioning. This will bring in more lumber. So now I'm just waiting on lumber to upgrade the food production. Strength and freedom. Sire, we've received a shipment of goods. The contractor who transported it does not want or cannot say who it is from, but I'm fairly certain that accepting it will trigger the king. Accepting it will trigger the king? Triggered. No, that's not quite the correct word to use with the king, I think. The king is hashtag triggered. You just say upset, right? Just say upset. Clothes and tools, minus 35 loyalty. Sure, what's the king gonna do? People are starving though. We need coins. And, oh, we just... Let's upgrade the gatherer's shelter. More gatherers, please. It costs 50 coins to get larger baskets. I didn't realize... We got those 5 extra adults, and I didn't realize it was gonna wreck our... Monthly produced taxes up to 242, though. That's pretty good. We're just starving. Everyone's starving. Oh no, this is like vanished. Everything's going so well, and then suddenly, everyone is dying. That's how survival city builders generally should go. Or just gaming in general. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Defeat. Right? That's gaming in a nutshell. I'm doing okay. You lose. So it's almost, how much is this? So we need 20 lumber. We can't keep up on the lumber. This is a fully upgraded, fully staffed forester's hut. Let me stop production in the sawmill to start stockpiling lumber. Everyone's just so hungry. Oh no. Our happiness has dropped to 82. Health has only dropped 1 point though. But everyone's hungry. I need to get 2 more people into the hunting lodge. That should help, right? No food in warehouse. Not enough workers. I guess I stop the herbalist's hut. We need 20 lumber. We've only got 18. Wait, why is this paused? Did I accidentally pause my gatherer's shelter? Is that why we're starving? Expansion. Another hunter. Okay. We're just short on workers. What do we cut back on? Let's take people out of these places. I'm gonna pause production on this, which does drop the upkeep, which is good. Unrest on the mainland? Okay, send 4 fish and 52 coins. I don't want more people right now, actually. Or do I? No, we're starving. We're starving. Let's boost loyalty back up. We can't support more people. Up. Oh, people have died. That's why we're short. Oh no. People have died. Okay, we're spiraling. We're in a death spiral. People have died. So we don't have enough people to... No food in warehouse. Yeah, we don't have enough people to keep things running. So let's get you 3 out and pause that. Okay. So you have enough people. Not enough workers. Another person died. It's a very happy noise for someone dying. Bleeding. Someone just died. Ugh. They can actually die. Unfortunate. But you know, I think at the current alpha build, that's a good place to bring this to a close. Otherwise, I'm gonna spend the next hour just trying to get back to where we were. You've seen me build up a little town, and then you've seen me starve people to death. That's the game. That's the game. That's Patron right now in its alpha demo build. It's pretty good. It looks nice. And there's a lot of survival city builders going on right now. So there's a lot of competition for a game like this. There's Distant Kingdoms. This is most like Kingdoms Reborn, but Kingdoms Reborn does have a very different vibe to it. Though they all do have that element of banished survival, right? Because Banished was one of the primary indie games that popularized and kind of revived city building as a popular genre by implementing survival elements. You know, it's not the first survival city builder, but it was the one that popularized the genre. And since then, we've seen how many survival city builders? Frostpunk, Surviving Mars, Surviving the Aftermath, lots of others. Kingdoms Reborn, Patron, Distant Kingdoms. All these survival city builders all coming from Banished. So there's always gonna be a touch of Banished in things. In survival city builders. So I think the direct competition for this game is Kingdoms Reborn, just because there's palm trees and a winter season, right? It's just... But Kingdoms Reborn does set itself apart by being multiplayer and having some grand strategy elements, which makes it very interesting. If you don't... I think this is like, if you played Kingdoms Reborn and you didn't like the multiplayer and grand strategy elements, this is the actual game for you, right? It's a slightly different flavor on the formula. There's a lot more focus on city building. This tech tree is huge. Give me the carrots. This tech tree has a huge tech tree. Right? So it's gonna go in that direction. I feel like this game needs a bit more setting itself apart. You know, like Timberborn. Timberborn is its own thing. It's a Banish-inspired survival city builder, but the dynamic water mechanics with flooding and droughts and damming and all of that, that really does, you know, vertical construction. There's a lot of things in Timberborn that sort of set that apart. You know, there's vertical construction, fluid water, and droughts, right? There's always a disaster season, right? It's just winter is the go-to. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be winter. This is lacking production chains. I think I just haven't gotten the production chains yet. I started dying before that. Because there is mining, and then you can turn, I think, iron into tools and stuff like that. So there are production chains in this. But yeah, we'll see where this goes from here. Right? It's an alpha demo. So we'll see. We'll see. There's some nice touches, but we'll see where it goes. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting and or useful. This has been Patron, a survival city builder alpha demo. Cool. Cool. It looks nice. We'll see how it goes over the next year or so. If you'd like to support the channel, you can subscribe on Twitch for early access to these videos as a VOD archive. You can donate directly on Patreon, not Patron, Patreon, or buy me a coffee. So thank you so much for direct support on those platforms. Thanks to direct support, we do run fewer ads on YouTube. That's why you can do these long videos and not have an ad every 5 or 6 minutes. Follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm very active on Twitter. Follow me there. Follow on Twitch as well if you haven't already. Catch the live streams. And join us on Discord, discord.gg/GamerZach. The Zachalites, we hang out every day. Nice and chill. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, click the buttons on the screen right now for so much more content. That's going to be it for now. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Bye.